Possibly.
For you or for... Does everybody
For,
hear me cutting off?
I don't
I
know.
don't hear you cutting off.
I didn't either.
Okay,
Okay.
I think that was just my internet because it was like storming last night.
Oof. Okay. So I'm going to be Knuckles and SBO. No, I'm not going to be Knuckles. I'm going to be Tails and SBO. We have Sophia as
Knuckles.
Knuckles. Thank you. Leo is going to be our narrator today, and Evgenia is going to be Sonic. Okay. So yeah, let's go. With without further ado, two different fights. Sonic High School Chapter 10. Why are you here?
Screamed Tails with the anger of a million angry birds. Sonic was shocked because Tails was his best friend, and Tails was smart, but Tails was super pissed at Sonic for not coming to the science competition, even though they were best friends. Sonic moved his mouth, but words didn't come out because he did not know what to say. Sonic was a mixture of mad and sad and frustrating because he did not know what he could do to get Tails to be his friend again. At times like this, Sonic thought about Amy's fine body and it set his mind at ease. That's a great spelling
It's
king,
an incredible spelling. Jeez.
I am here for my
said Sonic.
our friend, Espio. We are still friends too, Tails. You are just too mad to see that.
I know what I see.
Said Tails, kind of screaming.
I am so smart.
Kind of screaming.
Leo tried to get in between them, even though it was his house that they were in right now, and said,
Yo, guys, please, let's just make sure I can fight Knuckles and not get owned.
Sonic and Knuckles ignored him for a moment and continued to make a fuss.
I am sorry, bro. I don't understand. What can I do to make our friendship the best one ever?
Said Sonic to Tails.
I think
Wiggled his two tails and looked to the side in a thinking way.
I don't I don't know.
Said Tails to Sonic.
But you know what? Here, take this.
Tails took out a blue book from a spot. Which spot? And threw it on the ground in front of Sonic. It was what it was when Sonic looked at it. It was Sonic's journals.
What? How did you get this?
Sonic to Tails.
I gave it to Ms. Lesson before she read it while my balls pop up.
I lied. I did not go to the science competition that night. I still went to school, but instead of going to the science competition, I used my science out of invisibility to sneak into Miss Lesson's room and get your journal. I wanted to get your journal so that no one else could ever read your business and see your gay ball problems. And I know you still have, even though you think you're getting you think you're getting better. I was going to give it back to you, but you were not here because at the competition like you should have been, even though I'm such a good friend to you. Even now when I could have been reaching my moment of genius, I was doing a thing for you because I want you to be happy.
Tails said to Sonic with a voice of emotion. Sonic did not know what to say. High school drama was so insane to be a part of. Sonic picked up his journal and felt like he was going to cry because he was being an asshole jerk to his best friend who was only trying to make him happy.
Tails, you did not have to do.
Finally said Sonic respondingly. Respondingly?
That's not a word. That is not an actual word.
Oh, if you think that adverb is bad, wait until you read Comic Potter and you see about how Professor McGonagall replies to Harry in an oppressively way.
I am
Wait.
excited. I am excited for that. I am
It's
excited.
really great.
All right. What matters is that I did.
Tails.
And also that you did not care for my special day because you were too busy trying to be true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy. Goodbye, Sonic.
Tails right before he flew out Espio's bedroom window with his flying tails, and then he did.
This is so shitty, yo.
But Espio to Sonic, who was now the only other person in his best bedroom.
I still have to fight Knuckles tomorrow, but your different kind of fight with Tails is just as crazy.
That is for
Sonic.
me to figure out with Tails.
And Sonic.
Let's get back to making sure you cannot be defeated by nothing.
Sonic and Espio spent all night in Espio's bedroom, reading books and watching videos about fighting and learning how to be the best at it. This is where the montage where kung fu fighting plays.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it here. I'm gonna for screen right now. I'm gonna
Espio training to fight against Knuckles.
By the time the night was over, face Knuckles. Are you playing it?
Nah, I was just having me do a punch. I don't know. I can
Oh.
Rocky music.
They went to school on this new day, and school happened and was over. A really great way of describing that. And now they were in the hall, where Knuckles said to meet him to fight. There was a crowd of people around him that included Sonic, who looked worried, Rouge, who also looked worried with her baby, and Vector, who was smiling. Also in the
Vector? Sorry.
Vector's just the
bitch
most
from Despicable Me. I don't know.
that's
Okay, I'm
the
gonna
only thing you
imagine
can
him that
assume.
way.
That's the only thing we can imagine him as, or them, or her, or who knows.
Also in the crowd was Tails, and with him, Cream the Rabbit, who was Charmy B's girlfriend.
Do this?
You leave.
Thomas
Was a little woman and pretty smart, but not as smart as Tails. Her boobs were smaller than both Amy's and Rouge's.
but
What?
they were still
Okay, I'm
high
gonna mute
quality.
myself.
Yeah, but they were still high quality in their own way. It is surprising to most people that a gay like Charmy was even allowed to have a girlfriend, but it just goes to show you that the impossible is not what you think it is. Then Espio jumped over the crowd. Jumped over the crowd into the middle where Knuckles was.
So, you decided to come anyway.
Said Knuckles.
Even though you know your ass is going to get torn by my moves.
I do not want to fight you, Knuckles. Said Espio to
Yeah.
Knuckles. But I'm doing this for Charmy and Rouge. I'm doing this for Charmy because you kidnapped him, and for... Wait, when did he kidnap Charmy? And for Rouge, because you do not respect her baby.
Then let's do this.
Thomas, do you want to take over?
Knuckles.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, wait, no, Leo, if you're
Which
back,
one?
you got it. No, Leo's back. Never mind, it's all good.
Epic.
Knuckles. Knuckles charged at Espio with his fists, like an elephant running at a hunter trying to kill him for his powers. That's really specific, but alright. Espio jumped out of the way.
It's hunter powers.
And onto the wall like a pro jumper. Parkour. Which he learned how to do last night. Espio jumped at Knuckles with a kick move, and Knuckles punched at his foot, and they met the purple and red explosion of power that knocked them both back. They continued to jump around and attack each other, and they did this for a while. It was difficult to watch for everyone. Rouge was in the crowd with her baby.
Oh,
Thomas, do you want to be Rouge?
Yeah, sure.
And then also, Sophia, you can be Rouge's baby. The baby that was born but 2 days ago.
Oh my god.
Is this fucking Jesus?
Thomas.
Alright. This is so difficult to watch.
Rouge.
Violence should not be a solution to conflict.
Rouge's baby, peeking out between his hands.
You are right. Why do people like this? I hate it.
Rouge to Rouge's baby. Rouge had become a different person since she had a baby. She used to be only sexy, but now Rouge was sexy and matronly. I hate it
What
here.
does matronly even mean? Does it mean like motherly?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yes, fuck this evil world.
Damn. Woke
And
baby.
Rouge then revealed her to her baby and had him eat from it as a baby would do. Rouge's baby thought this was the best part of being a baby because not everyone would get cool booze like this delivered to them on their doorstep like a milkman. Babies did not have to worry too much. Have to worry about anyway. So Rouge's ace booze made paradise a reality for baby.
No, it's a realty. Paradise, a realty for baby.
I have a feeling
Rouge's baby.
you should lie down and relax.
Just right on the floor. So Rouge lied down on her back and the fight continued to go on. Pickles and Espio were both bloody and gross looking, like two waiters who were holding messy foods and then walked into each other, causing the meals to launch in the air and then fall down on them and ruin the nice clothes they got from the store. They were breathing hard and were
Killer
tired, but
analogy.
kept going.
That's the
Jumping
best
in-
analogy yet. I swear to God.
Yeah. Jumping and kicking and punching and running. It looked like two people doing a dance, but hitting each other also. Ah, damn. That's almost like that's what a fight is. Knuckles kicked his feet out at Espio, but Espio jumped up and dodged them and came back down and hit Knuckles in the mouth and knocked him into the floor/ground.
He
Epic.
couldn't choose which word he wanted to use. No, I like to. So you guys remember that one episode of, like, Community where, like, Britta was like, "Guys, fighting is gay." Like, guys who fight are
No.
gay.
Wait, the Christmas episode?
Yes,
Okay, but she didn't say that it was gay.
she
Did
said
she?
that it was homoerotic.
I don't remember that.
That sounds like something I would say.
Yeah, guys, fighting is so gay.
Oh
Alright.
wait, no, I remember what happened. She thought that the guy who wanted to fight him was gay, and she kept on trying to make him to come out as gay. She didn't say that fighting was gay. She said that the guy that wanted to fight him was gay.
I'm pretty sure she was like, "Oh, rolling around on the floor. That's pretty gay."
I mean, to be fair, wrestling's pretty gay.
Yeah, word. Okay.
It's
Like-
really gay.
Alright. Wait. Is this enough yet? Are we done?
Shouted Espio to Knuckles.
How will this ever end?
Knuckles looked up from the ground at Espio standing over him. Knuckles had a twinkle in his eye as he looked up to Espio and crawled towards him. Espio did not do anything but watch him and feel dangerous.
Sophia. Sophia, you're
Goals.
Oh, Sophia just left. Okay.
Rip.
Rip.
I can be Knuckles.
Okay.
Alright. Come closer.
Knuckles in a whisper voice. So Espio bent down and put his face to Knuckles. Knuckles looked up and down at Espio's sweaty purple body and into his eyes and said,
I respect you.
and grabbed his face gentle as a tear
Yo!
kissed him on the mouth.
I did not
When
expect this to
Knuckles-
happen. Holy
Damn.
shit! Gone gay! Gone gay! Everybody, PogChamp
Oh
in the
my
chat.
God.
PogChamp in the chat.
When Knuckles kissed him, he did it extra hard, sometimes with his eyes shut and sometimes looking into Espio's deep yellow eyes that looked like a circus of loving men. Their tongues met in the middle of their mouth, like two chicken cutlets that were acting like cats that loved each other. When Espio was watching fighting videos last night, he was not expecting he was going to have to do kissing too. He liked it.
It's true, fighting is gay.
Dude, we did not even expect this to happen, I swear.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. They went on kissing for a full minute while everyone watched, wondering if they were done fighting or just taking a break to kiss. Finally, the back part of Knuckles' body to lift off the ground while his mouth was still making out with Espio. Eventually, the power became so strong that his mouth was removed from Espio, and their spit was like a shiny extension. Okay, so what I'm imagining right now is that scene at the
Yeah!
end of the fourth Harry Potter movie, with the wands, but they're like gay.
I'm imagining like that one like anime thing of like basically like where they disconnect, like there's just like that like long like spit thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
and connected an appliance to a wall outlet. Uh, Knuckles then began to glow while floating in the air, and the whole place became a little windy. Imagine kissing another guy in front of your girlfriend
Just to
who
go
just
like Super Saiyan or whatever.
she just had her fucking baby.
The disrespect.
I mean,
Like
Actually, wait, no,
teaching
the
him.
respect because Knuckles
Sorry
is
about
like,
that. I'm back.
okay, cool.
you just missed
They fucking
so
made
much.
out. Knuckles
Yeah,
made
I'm
out with.
sorry.
That's
I saw that, but I didn't read it.
It's okay.
Are we on chapter 11 now?
No, it's on the
No.
tails. Okay, on the side or whatever.
On the side, Tails said to Cream,
Wow, I know what this is. This is a rare moment of science you'll probably never see again in a lifetime or ever. It is called a body donation, and it was invented by an Einstein. It is when someone reaches a moment of such powerful love that they can choose to restart their lives as part of the person they love. Einstein invented this by making his wife love him so much, so one night during a romance... so one night during a romance...
Speaking of which, I should make dinner. So
Wait, I need
I'm
to
not
does
gonna
anyone want to have a romance pasta dinner with me where you like turn into the
So one night
baby?
during a romance pasta dinner that she became a baby that was like him, but then he killed his wife, the baby, because he thought it was too dangerous to make her live on the world without testing it in a laboratory first. It is a fact that if it looks like magic, it is not magic. It is science, so deal with it.
Knuckles glided on the wind forward through the crowd of people in front of him and into Rouge's mouth,
What the fuck?
where he disappeared
Yeah.
into. It was a good thing that Rouge's baby had premonitions and told her to lie down, as then Knuckles did a U-turn in Rouge's sex-filled body and came out of her butt as a newborn baby that looked like Espio. This was all science.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Holy shit, guys.
Damn.
Dude, no, I don't want to become famous.
No, I just. Oops. How many
Holy
viewers do
shit.
you have? Out of curiosity.
Right now we have 5. Are you not on in the background
I'm
watching?
so sorry, guys. No, because I'm on my fucking phone because
Okay,
my
fair.
computer doesn't work anymore.
I
Remember?
have to get water really quickly. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Water break. This is why I got mine before.
We're at 6 viewers though. You guys ready for chapter 11?
Of course.
Let's see, who are the characters? I can be the narrator. If anybody, if nobody, because the narrator's like probably like the hardest job.
Yeah.
Leo, thank you
I
for
can
being
do
the
whatever.
Thomas, how
You're
would you like
welcome.
to be Rouge?
Sure.
Can I still be Rouge's baby?
If Rouge's baby has another line, then yes.
Thank you. I like giving him the best voice possible.
There's apparently a Cream.
I can be Cream
Oh,
if you
that's
want.
Charmy B's girlfriend.
Okay. Cream, so you can be Cream and the baby. Who's Tails?
Can be Tails.
Alright. Who's...
Or if Knuckles appears again, I can be Knuckles.
Yeah, who is Espio? Yeah, Evgeny, do you want to be Espio?
Sure.
Alright. I cannot figure out who literally... Okay, I'm pretty sure that's everybody. I'm pretty sure this is a shorter chapter anyway.
There's also
Okay.
Sonic. Do we have a Sonic?
Oh, Thomas, can you be Sonic?
Yeah, sure.
Who else are you, Thomas?
Rouge.
Okay. So, Tails line, go.
That baby is Espio's.
Said Tails. Tails being smart was right. Knuckles had done an Einstein, that's spelled different there, Einstein body donation and became Espio and Rouge's baby, but was still Knuckles. Rouge picked the baby up and held him in her other arm because her baby with Knuckles before he became baby was in her other arm.
Now you have 2 babies to look after.
Said Tails.
Good luck.
Guys, this is a message. Do not have sex before marriage or you will have 2 babies. One of them will be each one of them will be one of the people that you had sex with, even if you only had sex with one person. Rouge thought that this. Wait, oh wait. Sonic was on the other side of the hall and wished that Tails was talking to him, but Tails was still mad at him, and so he was not. Rouge grabbed her 2 babies and had them both eat from her terrific boobs. She smiled and felt like a mother, and Sonic thought. Sonic said what he was thinking and said, Sonic?
Oh shit. Rouge, you should name your babies. It will be hard to tell them apart if you do not.
Rouge thought that this was good. Rouge went over to Espio, who was sitting on the ground looking bad and tired from fighting Knuckles before he became Espio's baby.
Hey Espio, what should we name our baby that looks like you?
Said Rouge to Espio.
It is still Knuckles, according to Tails, so we should keep his name Knuckles.
Said Espio to Rouge.
Okay.
Said Rouge.
And I will name my baby with Knuckles before he became a baby Knuckles Jr. Because I had him with Knuckles before he became a baby, and he looks like Knuckles before he became a baby.
What does this mean?
It means that her children are named Knuckles and Knuckles Jr.
It's
Yeah.
saying the same thing like over like 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Rouge thought this was good. Rouge went over to wait. Oh, wait, sorry.
Rouge was happy and walked out of the hall.
Yeah, Rouge was happy and walked. Rouge was happy and walked out into the hall and then out of the school like a bat. She is a bat. And then Rasputin did the same thing, but in a way that was like a chameleon would instead.
Damn.
There's one thing that everyone is forgetting.
Said Sonic.
Charmy Bee is still locked up at Knuckles' house. I will go rescue him.
When was Charmy being kidnapped?
I think that was in the
Sorry,
shadow thing.
I just choked so hard.
Excuse you.
Thank you, because this was so. Oh my god, that was so.
Benji CBR moments.
Yeah. Sonic ran out of the school and to Knuckles' house. Sonic ran into Knuckles' mom on the way to his room in his house.
Knuckles' mom.
That's Sonic.
Something's happened and Knuckles looks different. It will be okay, and you will understand soon enough. Please do not worry.
Sonic said this in such a way that Knuckles' mom smiled and kept cooking in the kitchen. Sonic was not just fast, but also very good at relieving people. Sonic also noticed that Knuckles' mom was kind of hot, with solid boobs that she had developed for decades.
Yeah,
So-
fun
Can we
fact,
get a
your
pog champ
boobs
for
grow
misogyny?
decades.
Wait, what did you say, Sophia?
Fun fact, your boobs never stop growing.
I don't know if that's true or not.
It's not.
Ah, damn. That means that this is spitting fake knowledge.
It would never.
Yeah, Sonic High School would never lie, guys. Sonic went upstairs to Knuckles' room, which was painted all red, just like Knuckles' before he became a baby. There was a cage
Wait,
in the...
you mean that when I have babies, if I have babies, my baby won't come out saying a lot of wise wisdom in a deep voice to me?
Damn, holy shit, guys. This is literally like better sex education than most schools in America, though, let's be honest.
True.
Sonic ran into Knuckles. Wait, there was a cage in the corner of the room, and Charmy Bee was in it. Sonic unlocked the cage with the key on Knuckles' desk and opened the cage.
Come on out, Charmy Bee.
Said Sonic.
You are rescued.
Charmy walked out instead of flying out like he always did and said, "Who wants to be Charmy Bee?"
Sure. Thanks, Sonic. I am going to go home to prepare for my role in the play that is soon. I am the lead role.
Sonic forgot about the play because the play was the gayest thing in school. It was going to happen even if no one went to watch it. The next day of school happened and Tails was in class with Cream. It was a very difficult science class because Tails was the smartest person in the whole school and he only took the hardest classes. Cream was in the class because he wanted... because he wanted to be mentally challenged.
Such a poor choice of words.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
You have a test in this class tomorrow.
Said Tails to Cream.
It's going to be hard, and I have to study for it to make sure I get a good grade.
Tails always got good grades, but studied anyway. Tails looked at Cream. who
Maybe
was
that's
there.
why he gets good grades.
Damn, it could be that. Tails looked at Cream, who was there.
Wait, who's Cream? I mean, I guess I can do it.
I was
Me
gonna say-
too.
Okay. Said Cream to Tails.
I know. I have an idea. Why don't you come over to my house tonight and you can study? Studying with you will help me get a better grade. I just know it.
This idea was the best thing ever to Tails. Tails secretly had a crush on Cream and wanted to feel the body of
I
his sexy
hate
friend.
your-
Oh my
Always,
god.
even though she was Charming Bee's girlfriend. Cream was a different kind of sexy that was only really sexy to some people, but Tails was one of them.
Okay,
Said Tails, sounding more excited than he wanted to.
I will come to your house tonight.
Tails was very smart, but he was not the best at getting with teenage women. So part of life like this were a challenge to Tails. It was this evening. It was now this evening, and Tails was getting ready to go to Cream's house. I thought it was Creamy. Okay, just to Cream's house. Tails was excited to get closer to Cream, but he was also nervous he might mess it up like a love idiot. He thought about asking Sonic, but then he remembered that he is pissed at him. Then he thought about asking Espio, but Espio was at the hospital getting all of his wounds fixed from being in a fight with Knuckles before he became a baby.
How did he become a baby again?
Knuckles became a baby because he fell in love with Espio, and then he floated into the air, and then he went into the mouth of Rouge, and then out of Rouge's butt as a baby.
He did a body donation.
Why did I have to? Why did I have to leave during that part?
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Tails wanted to seem like a sexy man to Cream, so he sprayed his he sprayed his dad's colon on him. And so he went to put breath wash in his mouth. I need a second, I'm sorry. Ah, yes, my coveted dad's colon. Tails,
Me as a small trans masculine child.
Tails smelled good and looked good and went to Cream's house by flying.
I'm waiting for Tails.
Said Cream as she sat on her bed in her bedroom studying without Tails. Tails flew into the window.
Hi, Cream. I am out at your house now.
Imagine flying
You know what
into
I'm
somebody's
saying?
window. They hear like a message up and say, "Hi, Cream. I am at your house now." Said Tails. Tails sat on her bed next to her, but not too close to promote sex thoughts.
Let's study.
Said Tails.
Wow, before we study, you smell good, Tails.
Must be the colon, right? Tails, wait, no. Cream put her face up against Tails and smelled it hard like the big bad wolf before blowing us down. Tails laughed all nervously and said,
Do I really? Oh, haha. Thanks. I always smell this way. I guess you just notice when you are home. Okay, I just imagined, like, you know the fucking cute, I'm not cute, like TikTok audio from like a long time ago. That's what I imagined this to be.
"That's horrible." Wait, wait. Tails did a little wiggle on her bed and pushed her face and body away because he was nervous.
Please, let's study.
Tails and Cream studied for the test for the next hour, and the whole time Tails could only concentrate on one thing. His growing erection. Tails touched it sometimes when they were studying to make sure it stayed put and Cream could not see it. But it was getting so big that it would pop out of the place like the straw when the straw in your soda rises up, probably because of the bubbles, and you push it back down, but it only comes back up anyway, so you get ice creams. Tails is still the most nervous, but he decided that this was his chance. He would not get another chance as good as now if he did not take it now.
Cream, I have to tell you something.
Screamed Tails to Cream, letting out all of his nervousness so he could be smooth like a movie star.
What is it, Tails? Tell me all about it.
Said Cream back, looking hot. Tails was not so nervous anymore. Tails said,
Right.
Ooh.
I have lusted after your rabbit genitals since day one. I think
Since I
you
was
would be hottest
born.
woman I have ever been to. I know you are Charlie's girlfriend, but toss him aside and let my penis murder everything inside of you.
What the fuck?
Very
Jesus
Jack reading for Cream. I regret.
Tails took out
I
his
regret that.
Tails took out his penis, and he was so in love that his penis was literally screaming. He's like, ah!
Screaming penis is a good band name, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Said Cream.
I did not know you felt this way, but I am glad you do, because Charmy Bee is total gay.
Me! That was me.
Cream reached out and grabbed Tails' penis and began to give it a good shake. She loved his boner with her hands and pulled him around the room by his penis like he was a lion. I get more excited. Tails' penis was so big that it was about to burst, like someone stepping on a tube of Colgate toothpaste.
Not sponsored.
Tails could feel the semen bubbling up inside his penis, like Santa going back up the chimney when he was down, and the presents he left down in the house were Tails' balls, which were already there, though. Cream was getting hot, too. She did not take off her clothes, but Tails could tell she also...
Everyone, this is all the girls here are trans.
She also had a
Wow.
erection.
Yeah,
But just when things were becoming like one of the porns that Sonic had in his room that his mom let him have, Cream stopped and said,
No, I cannot do this. Not while I'm still boyfriend and girlfriend with Charmy. He may be a Can I not say
redacted.
that?
Yeah, just say redacted.
ass, but we are in a relationship and I need to respect him. I will break up with him tomorrow and then we can do sex.
Wow, Cream is so responsible.
Cream
Stan.
collected her things together.
I mean, she's also a homophobe, but okay.
Yeah.
I think I
in
am
this
ready
is
for the
homophobic.
test tomorrow. Thanks, Tails.
Oh man.
So Tails put his scrotum away and was sad about not getting to ejaculate his dick.
Okay, as long as you promised me your sex.
I
Sounds so
promise.
defeated.
I promise.
Said Cream, and then Cream kissed Tails on the cheek. Tails thought it was cool and flew back home.
I
I
hate this.
I just
Damn.
think it's neat.
This is incredibly bad. Alright, let's see. I don't think there's any more. Okay.
There's still so many more chapters.
Should we read one
Oh,
more
boy.
chapter of this and then maybe Kami High School?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Thomas, do you want to be the narrator?
All right.
Let's see. Rouge, do you Evgeny, do you want to be Rouge?
Okay, sure.
Whoops. Sorry
Wait,
about
what?
Sure, okay, yes.
Cool. I will be Sonic. Who wants to
Be
be?
Amy.
You'll be Amy? Okay.
that. I can be the narrator this time if you just
Oh,
want.
I think
Or
that...
actually,
I'm the
no,
narrator.
that's a lot. I'll be someone else. Whoever's
What,
left.
is that a little... I think that actually might be everything. Oh, wait,
Okay.
you can be the doctor. You can be the doctor.
Cool.
Okay, there's a doctor.
Okay.
And there's also an everyone part, so we can all say
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a new day, and Sonic woke up from out of his bed and scratched his balls. He could feel the rash on his balls, and it was getting worse than before.
A sickness still ravages my balls.
Said Sonic as he wrote it in his journal that he now had back from Tails when he took it from school after Sonic had given it away to miss his lesson. Sonic was done complaining about his balls and went to school. In history class, he talked to Amy.
Hey, Amy!
Said Sonic to Amy.
Hi, Sonic.
Said Amy and kissed him hotly like a girlfriend.
What is up?
Said Sonic to Amy.
It is awful. I have bad news.
Said Amy to Sonic.
That stinks. Do you want to have sex later?
Said Sonic to Amy.
No, thank you. Everything is so busy right now.
Said Amy to Sonic.
My bad news is that I have to go see the play tonight for a class.
Wow, that is so unfair.
Said Sonic to Amu.
Even the principal, even the principal says the play is super gay. But I guess you have to go. Sorry.
The school play was so gay.
I wanted to know if you could come with me.
Said Amy in a way to Sonic that sounded like she was trying to be attractive.
Play will be so much better with someone else there.
That is the real bad news. I do not want to go near the play, but I will go so we can have sex later. Holy shit, it's fucking
Said
horrible.
Sonic,
I
said
hate
Sonic
this.
back to
No.
Amy.
Saying the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, Lord. Amy kissed Sonic, and so did Sonic to Amy, and they made such a cute hot couple. Then Sonic and Amy had the rest of the class, and Sonic went to another class, thinking about how much it was gonna suck, and that he has to go to the play tonight. The play was just a bunch of people doing gay things and music, like a car full of losers.
This
That's
is
my car.
literally techies towards actors.
Damn.
This is my car. This is my car.
Yeah. Sonic was now in a different class, where Rouge and Shadow was also in the class. Rouge was with Knuckles and Knuckles Jr. too, like always now,
Hey guys.
said Sonic to them.
Hmm?
Who's Rouge?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought it was Shadow.
I thought you were Rouge. Is Shadow in this? Oh shit.
Oh,
you're
it's both
Rouge.
Rouge and Shadow.
Okay, wait.
Okay, I'll be Rouge then, I guess.
Okay.
Um,
Well, also, this also is the baby saying it too, because it said them, so it's also Knuckles, Knuckles Jr., and Rouge.
okay. Hey, Sonic.
Said them to Sonic together at the same time to save time,
What is new?
said Sonic to them.
I can do Shadow if
Yeah.
no one else is Shadow.
Yeah.
Charmy has been acting really weird and different lately.
Said Shadow in a dark way, which is like him.
Wait, I lost the part.
He is probably...
Oh, he is probably nervous for the play.
Said Rouge suggestively.
It's funny because like we don't know if like we're actually like talking about sex, or it's like, oh, she needs to suggest something. Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
Here, and this one is Knuckles Jr.
should I just be Knuckles Jr.?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I wouldn't make any assumptions, but we should keep an eye on him to make sure he is okay, said Knuckles Jr. Knuckles Jr. turned out to be a really cool baby. I foresee something strange at the play tonight.
Wait, here, okay, everybody ready?
Wait,
3, 2,
one.
1. The play,
play
is
is
gay!
Yay.
Said everyone together, agreeing. Everyone knew it.
Evgenia.
Oh, sorry. How are you and Tails doing?
Said Shadow to Sonic.
Tails still hates my body inside and outside.
said Sonic with almost tears in his eyes, but he was
I
too
thought he
big
loved-
and a man for that.
I thought he loved colons, though.
That's true. That's true.
Sonic's colon. It is so hard to be best friends with someone who hates you and does not want to talk to you.
I know how you say it.
said Shadow.
A lot of people hate me because I am dark.
Said Shadow.
Sounds really racist.
I am not,
That's true.
but I am not trying to be a supervillain. It's just who I am.
Shadow squinted his eyes at the people around him in a way that is hard to describe and kept going.
I do crimes in this, but I'm not a bad person. You can do bad things and make mistakes sometimes and still be a good person, and people should still like you for it. Unless you're a really bad person like Eggman. Maybe one day people will see I am a good person, even if dark.
That's incredible.
Oh my god. Sonic listened to what Shadow said so powerfully that it was like Sonic wrote down everything on a piece of paper and put it in a special folder and put that folder in a safe place so he could always go back to read it. Then Sonic itched at his balls.
he's like, wow, this is so deep.
Yeah.
It is going to my mind folder itch.
His balls were a wreck. That class ended, and the rest of school did too, and Sonic went home thinking about how his balls were like two blimps covered in volcanoes that could fit on the blimps and itched as well.
I hate
Inspirational speeches stored in the balls.
When Sonic got to his home, Sonic's mom walked up to him and said, "Sonic, I went to clean your room and saw what you wrote about your gay ball problems."
Could you imagine?
Oh, this is Sonic's mom, but whatever. "I'm worried about your balls and fear it could be a mortal illness, so I made a doctor's appointment. But first, we will have dinner. I got more Chinese food because I know how much you liked it last time."
Don't read my journal, Mom!
Screamed Sonic. Then Sonic went and ate the food, and just like last time, would you know it, there was a fortune cookie. And Sonic opened it and ate the cookie part and kept the paper inside to read the magical fortune on the paper. He looked at the paper and read it, and it said, "One man's pubic illness will cause the death of millions." Some people did not believe what fortune cookies said, but Sonic knew they were magic and always right. So he was a little worried and wondered what it could mean. Jesus Christ.
This is gonna cause a genocide.
Yes, the Sonic Genocide, Chapter 13.
That's
Also, the next line, like, really is just like, wow, maybe you did see the future.
I like how, like, also, like, Knuckles Jr. was just, like, I like how, like, the babies are, like, the most, like, mature characters.
that's true. Alright, then Sonic went to the
Worthy
doctor.
age.
Then Sonic went to the doctor.
Holy
Sonic did not
shit!
like going to the doctor because he was Chinese,
What the
like the
fuck?
dude Sonic had, and made him feel nerves.
What the
Ooh.
fuck?
Sonic
This
is
is...
cancelled.
COVID
Yeah.
2012.
Sonic is so
Oh,
canceled.
still.
Damn. Sonic went into his doctor room and sat on the chair that the doctor told him to. The doctor took out some papers and looked at them.
Hello, Sonic. It has been a while since since I saw you last. Sonic's mom wait, why would you tell him Sonic?
That's her name.
Instead of your mom. Sonic's mom tells me you are having problems with your balls. I'm going to do some tests on you, but first I'm going to look at your papers. I see from looking at your papers that your balls and penis are the biggest in your high school. Good job.
Damn.
The doctor
I feel like
said.
this is sexual harassment.
Yeah,
It's like statutory, even if the guy's like 18.
Yeah.
True.
Good job, Sonic.
the doctor said. Sonic appreciated the truth and nodded his head and smiled. It was okay to talk about your penis and balls with the doctor because that is what they do, even if it automatically makes them gay. The doctor made a lot of money, so being gay was probably worth it. Damn.
Wait, isn't Sonic the one who is like writing about his problems with his balls?
That's
Like,
true. That's true.
who's gay now? You're the one that started it.
He has a balls diary. That's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
who
right.
wrote this is kind of yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's very yikes.
Yeah, this is incredibly bad.
Yeah. The doctor started doing tests. Sonic passed all of them awesomely. He passed the HIV test. And even the doctor was surprised at how Sonic was the best at everything, except being smart, which Tails was the best at, but Sonic was still pretty smart too. Then they got to the last test, which was about Sonic's balls. The doctor took out a test tube and filled it with pieces from Sonic's balls. Damn. And he tested them with machines. The machines printed out reports about it, and then the doctor took them and looked at them with
look
his
at his eyes, just with his eyes.
very, very,
Eyes. Just very,
Eyes.
very
Redacted eyes.
Yeah, very, very eyes.
very, very redacted eyes,
This looks bad.
said the doctor, looking at the reports that the machines printed out about Sonic's balls.
It looks like you have a big disease.
Uh-oh, what do I do?
Said Sonic to the doctor, really worried about the welfare of his balls.
I do not know. This is a legendary disease that only comes around every 1 million
Legendary
years.
ball disease.
He is the prophecy foretold of your ball disease.
Oh.
No one has ever found a cure for this disease, and what it can do is very bad. This disease will go from your balls to your penis and then up to your brain, and it can kill you eventually. There are other things it does, probably, but I do not know because it is so rare, and you will just have to call me up and tell me what it does when you find it. All I can tell you right now, Sonic, is to keep your balls away from everyone, not touch them to other people because it will spread and they will die and it will spread even more and the whole world may be at stake at stake here. Please be safe.
said the doctor in a calm way, but also scared because it was so serious.
No, but I have to have my first sex with Amy. We are going to do it at the play, which I'm going to do from here.
Said Sonic, crying, sad and mad and afraid of things. Balls are an important part of sex. Sonic was always so healthy and the fastest person ever, but some things cannot be stopped, like this ball disease,
Too bad.
said the doctor.
If you do that, it will be awful. The first person to die will be Amy. You should not want your girlfriend to die.
The doctor was right, but Sonic was still worried about it,
Okay, well, I have to go to the play now.
said Sonic, and ran out with the most nervous feelings that Sonic has ever had. Sonic thought about it, and it was the most important high school drama. What is more important, health or love? Damn.
Sonic went from like incel to like actual incel.
Also,
Yeah.
also to be honest, if he is going to not have sex with Amy, then he doesn't have to go to the school play.
Yeah, like
Exactly. Well, I think he still wants to do it though.
Yeah, maybe
the
he's
point of
secretly
contention
gay.
will probably be that he will do that.
That's true. That's
Um,
true. And then kills millions.
Should this be our
As they
last ever?
propagate
Wait, should this be
personally.
our last ever Sonic High School
Sonic
stream?
Sonic causes the coronavirus
Should this
breakout.
be our last Sonic High School stream, guys?
What? We have to figure out how
this
this
next.
how it
Huh?
ends.
Okay, I have to go in like half an hour, so can we read a chapter
No, yeah,
of
let's,
Tommy High
let's
School?
read a chapter of Kami High School. Do you have a link for us?
I think I put it in the reading chat, but
Post
I
another
can
one,
repost it.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm reading ahead. Okay.
Is it getting worse?
No, just
We are gonna have to eventually.
it's very wacky.
Eventually,
very-
we are gonna have to read the Sonic World War II.